me, Glorbell. On today's video, we have a chit chat makeup tutorial. As you see in the title down below, this is a foolproof summer everyday makeup look. Such a long title. This is basically what I love to wear during the summer. A lot of the items I've been using a lot during the month and they have really worked for me. I've been testing them out because some of them I haven't used before and they have really worked for me. It's a little bit of a natural glow and matte and just a pop of color because it's summer. So without further ado, if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching and yeah. Alright guys, so I already moisturized my face and it's freshly clean. I actually took a shower. So the reason I wanted to do a talk through tutorial was because I feel like we're not getting like more personal, like we're not interacting. That's the word. Personal sounds weird. I am gonna start off with my brows. You guys have seen me do this, but I usually just skip it, so I'm gonna go a little into depth of what I've been using. So since I ran out of my ColourPop eyebrow pencil, well, I'm back to the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Stencil Kit. This is incredible, especially if you do makeup, because it has all your shades, it has everything for you to highlight and everything. But I don't use the highlight shades at all. I just use the dark and the light, like the very light brown shade, just to give it that ombre effect. And I use like a very small brush with this. And what I like about it is that it looks very natural when it comes to, you know, sometimes when I don't want a harsh brow, I actually do use powder. And I need to concentrate here. Brows are just like liner to me. I don't know. I think they're just as complicated. And I honestly, all I do is fill it in, but I don't define it too much. I try not to. So as you see, I'm using the dark color of the palette. And then you're going to see how I use the light color because I think it looks less harsh. I don't like my brows to look that harsh. Unless like my look is like very dramatic, but you don't want like ultra harsh brows. You don't want that. So talking about brows, last week I was working with a client at Fleur. If you don't know that I'm working there, I am. It's a I keep doing the, and that's annoying. Okay, I gotta stop. All I do is fill them in. So I'm gonna skip this a little bit. See, this is how it looks. I'm just gonna do the other brow now. So I finished filling them in, and what I do next is I go in with my brow gel from Wet n Wild. This is very good. It's actually such a great dupe for the Benefit one. If you're not looking to spend too much, this is really good. It makes my brows stay in place all day, and it's ashy enough for the brows. It's really nice, and they have a good range of shades actually, which I'm really impressed by with this Wet n Wild thing. Wet n Wild is bringing really nice makeup goodies, so if you haven't checked them out, you have to. Don't be scared because they're very affordable. That's the good thing actually. Their quality is getting so much better. The formulas, they reformulated a lot of their products, and honestly it's the best thing they ever did, because now I have a bunch of dupes for a bunch of beauty products that sometimes you don't want to repurchase them because they're so expensive, but they're so good, so you're like, crap. But now they even have contour sticks, a bunch of other stuff. So this, if you're gonna be in a hot place, trust me, this is gonna be the best thing you ever used. A lady was talking to me about how she does her brows and they just go all over the place throughout the day. Her liner just starts to melt and go everywhere, and just wear a brow gel. This is what you have to wear. It'll seal everything in place and it won't move. Trust me. Like, I live in Puerto Rico and summer is very annoying for us women who like to wear makeup. So as I put this, I go ahead and place my little brow hairs in place and blend everything that I did with the powder. And that's basically all I do with my brows. This looks like a brow tutorial, but hey, this is an in-depth tutorial of what I really do for summer makeup, because it's been a journey, guys. Like, my face is so oily, like my skin is oily, and it's really hard for me to have my makeup last all day. Alright, so for priming my eyes, I'm going to go back to an oldie but a goodie. This is the Be A Bombshell Eye Base in Submissive. This, you definitely have to set it because it will crease a little bit throughout the day. So I'm going to be using very natural shades. This is basically an everyday makeup look. So this is what I do. This is like a very quick thing. I just put on the eye base. Sometimes I don't even set it because I want it to look very natural and stuff, but since we're in summer temperatures, well, we have to. So what I like about this shade is that it's very versatile and stuff, so you can use it all year round. It's very nice. And I usually wear colors like these when I don't know what to wear with my makeup, and since now I work at a makeup store, I have to wear makeup all the time. And this is just a color that I could put on with just a pop of color on the lips, and which is what I'm doing today. And it's very quick, you know? And then I just spread it around with my finger. As always, you know the drill. So something that I've been dealing with these couple of days a lot is my eyes have been very watery. I don't know if you've seen the last couple of videos. My makeup looks weird around the eyes. It's because of that. It's very annoying, guys. You don't know. And it's because of, I don't know, maybe the environment. I'm very allergic to certain things when it comes to my eyes. Like, I've been dealing with a lot of allergies these couple of weeks, and it's annoying because I can't even wear makeup. And this is what I've been using. And this is what I've been using since it's a little bit less chemicals in your eyes, so, and I've been using one specific liner because of that, and you're gonna see why. So to set that, I'm gonna be using the Pacifica Eye Shadow in Treasure. I haven't used this in such a while, but I think it goes so well with the eye base that I'm putting on right now, and you're gonna see how I blend it in with these. It's a really nice shade, and you could, I also use this as a highlighter. Honestly, the dogs. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set it. I'm sorry, guys. The neighborhood here is very noisy. Not usually. It's just when I'm filming. I don't know why. I'm just lucky like that. So like I was saying, I use this sometimes also as a highlighter because it's so pretty and golden, especially when I'm suntanned. I don't usually use suntan, but I'm naturally suntanned. Though I look pale as hell today. I went to the beach like 2 weeks ago and I barely got a suntan. Like, I have to stand in the sun, which is not healthy. But obviously with sun protection and all. And it takes me like 4 hours to get a freaking suntan. I don't know why, it's always been like that. So that's pretty much it for the eyes. Well, I'm gonna blend in a little bit with a bronzer, which is this one. This is the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. This is waterproof. This is perfect. I use this especially when I go out in the sun to the pool and stuff. I don't usually wear makeup, but when I do, I use this. Just to give myself a little bit of color. And I'm gonna actually use this as my transition shade just to give it a little bit of depth. And it's just so pretty. And it's a very orangey bronzer, I have to say. They have a couple of shades, but I always use this shade. This is Sunlight. And I usually use this like a blush as well because it's orangey enough for me. I don't typically use this as like a bronzer for my whole face because it's pretty orange. But I do use it as like to bronze my cheeks and use it like a blush as well. By the way, I'm using the brush, fluffy brush from Luxie. This is the tapered blending one, 205, just in case you were wondering. The other ones that I've been using throughout the video, they're just like brushes from Forever 21 and stuff. Except the brow one, that was a Hello Kitty brush. I'm going to list them down below. I always do that just in case. Sometimes I forget, I know. Alright, that's it for the eyes for now. You see, it's really quick. It's really quick makeup. This is what I usually do when I'm lazy. I want to look good and glowy, but at the same time, you know, for it to last all day and a quick makeup every day, you know. So I'm going to start off by priming my face. I already moisturized it, as I said before. And this is a new item, and I am obsessed with this. This is literally the best mattifying primer I've used yet, and it impressed me because it's from H&M. And obviously this is the mattifying face primer. This is for combination skin. I wouldn't recommend it if you have very dry skin because trust me, it's gonna mattify the heck out of you. So this is like a gel consistency. It's very different. I like it. And it lasts so much. Like, it makes your makeup super matte. If you don't like that look, you're not gonna like this primer because it literally mattifies all of you. So this is obviously gonna be a repurchase and a holy grail of mine because for summer I need to stay matte. Like, I cannot be too dewy at all. Like, I just can't. Especially when I have all these breakouts and stuff. Guys, my face breaks out a lot when I'm on that type of the month. I finished, but when that week passes, breakouts are just jumping in my face and it's not pretty. So I have to be very matte because you don't want the imperfections to come out, yada yada yada. So these are two foundations that I've been loving to mix up because they're both matte, but one has more coverage than the other, and the consistency of the other one, which is this one, the H&M All Day Liquid Foundation, it's super matte, and I think it's more matte than the matte and poreless from Maybelline Fit Me, and I've been loving it. I just love it, and the shade is much better. I had to get another shade. I'm mixing these two together because of that as well, because the Maybelline one is just too dark. This one's a little bit lighter just to neutralize that. And you guys know I love my full coverage. What I do is just mix it up a little bit with a beauty blender right here. I used a lot, like, this is exaggerating. And I just put it around my face and then just blend it out. I've been loving it. Like, it really impressed me. I think I have to try more of their makeup, and the packaging is beautiful. It is very convenient. Like, it has a pop. And they're pretty nice prices. I hope they do put some deals on their makeup though sometimes, because some of their makeup is not as cheap for like drugstores sort of type. I mean, it's not drugstore, it's sold at a store. But you get the idea. So trust me, oily face girls, you're gonna love this combination. If you haven't tried it yet, I totally recommend it to you guys. And if you're not like me that has a lot of blemishes, you don't really need to mix it, because the H&M one is pretty good. It's just not full coverage. It's like a medium coverage type of foundation, but it's really, really good. I love the consistency of it. And with a primer, it's just the perfect mix. By the way, guys, this is one of my favorite sponges. This is the Real Techniques beauty sponge. It's the best thing ever. I feel like, okay, yeah, the Beauty Blender is irreplaceable, but I'm not gonna spend that money. I think that this does such a good job at making your skin look flawless, and it blends the makeup really nicely, so I don't think you really need a $20 sponge. I don't know. I'm gonna not talk too much about that because I'm probably missing out on a lot. The foundation is done. This is what the finish kind of looks like. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some concealer on because we still have some dark under eyes. I always do that. I leave that area without foundation so it's not like crazy cakey or anything like that. So to try something new, I'm gonna be using the H&M Cover Up Concealer as well. This one's pretty good. This is not full coverage, guys. This is just like medium to full, but not full. Get it? It's a pretty light concealer. The consistency is pretty similar to the Urban Decay lightweight concealer, weightless concealer. I always forget the name of that damn concealer. Obviously the coverage is not the same, but it's a good alternative if you like that formula. The good thing about this concealer is that it's not oily at all. Perfect for summer. It's foolproof. So, something I deal with a lot is my under eye veins. It looks like I have like under eye circles, but they're like these veins, intense freaking veins, and I've had them since I was a child. It's nothing like I'm not eating healthy or I'm not getting enough sleep. I sleep. Trust me. And I sleep my hours. Sometimes I don't. Obviously, I'm not perfect. But those are due to that. And it's really hard for me. I at least have to put under eye concealer because, or something. Like, I have to brighten up that area a lot. I try my best because it's not easy. Tell me if you deal with that. Give this video a thumbs up because it's not easy. Like, sometimes you feel like you don't want to wear makeup, but you still have those under eyes. You go into work and you have crazy under eye circles, veins, whatever. It's not cool. Not cool at all. So now I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I'm gonna be concealing. I'm gonna be setting that concealer. That's the word. I'm gonna make sure that there's no creasing because you don't want that. You don't want to set the crease. And of course, I'm going in with my banana powder. This is my all-time fave in this palette. To be honest, guys, I don't use this palette a lot. I only use that damn powder. I'm not a person who loves to contour. Like, it's very rare that I do it. I do it when I go to work sometimes, but I rarely even do this. Like, contouring, I don't like it. I'm sorry, I have to be honest, I don't like contouring. I do it sometimes when I just want to be very glamorous, but it's not part of my routine. I just don't think it's necessary. I also like to go in with the powder as well because I'm very paranoid when it comes to my under eyes because I do have fine lines there already. Okay. I haven't talked too much about this new job because I have like a limited contract with them still. But I've had such a great experience with them. And I've gotten to know like a new brand in Puerto Rico. It's not actually a new brand around the world. It's actually already international. And it's great that I got to know them because they've given me such a great opportunity to work with them. And even in the makeup industry and everything, I've learned so much from them. What I'm learning there, I want to share with you guys because there's so much things that I still need to practice and expand in my knowledge with makeup and stuff. And I'm just so grateful that they gave me the chance to work there. And I hope I stay there because I really love it there. And they have really nice goodies. I'm not saying it because I work there. I've been testing out their goodies as well. I'm going to post their link down below so you can check it out. They have really nice makeup, honestly. Their foundations are great. I think it's one of the things that I love most about them, and their highlighters. And the skincare. The skincare is amazing, especially the oily skin regimen. I love it. I have oily skin, so I obviously use that one, and it's just amazing. Anyways, we're going in with blush and bronzer. I'm going to bronze my face. Of course, I'm going to go in with the waterproof one because we want that makeup to stay in all day. Even if we're going to sweat or if we're going to go to the beach or whatever, we need to bronze with this. And I'm not sure if there are any other drugstore items that are waterproof. I just know that this has always been one of my top picks. And I'm not going to use this brush. Why am I using this brush? I'm going to use the Sigma F40 for this because it's one of my favorite bronzing brushes. I think they brought this one back in stock, or at least in another handle type, because this was like a limited edition one, I think. And I'm just slightly putting this because I just really want to bronze with this only a little bit. And trust me guys, this bronzer lasts a long time. And the foundation, everything. I've been using it and I've been sweating, obviously, because I'm in a tropical place. You can't run away from the sweat. And it's been very impressive to wear this. And for summer, I like to wear sort of like very natural makeup because I feel like it makes me look very healthy, very, I don't know, just natural. I like it. This is my brand new baby. If you haven't seen my birthday haul, you should probably watch it. And I'm going to be using Amaretto as my blush. I'm going to use that same brush because I want it to be a little bit more natural and mix in with the color that I used. I love this palette. This is so pretty, and I love that they're going to be selling them individually as well. They have other shades, and I want to get my hands on them. I hope I can. So I've been wanting to do a Q&A, but I need you guys to give me questions. I feel like you guys need to get to know me. A lot of people have been asking me why I don't do Spanish videos. I'm gonna go ahead and say why. It's because I suck. Like, I speak Spanish like una puertorriqueña. Sabe, yo hablo español. But I can't give a tutorial in Spanish yet. I'm not prepared. Like, I need to learn some terms in Spanish. Like, even in my job, I've been trying to learn in Spanish how to say certain things because, yeah, I was raised here and whatever, but I'm very Spanglish, and I'm afraid that I won't speak correctly sometimes, and I don't want that in my videos. I want to, I don't know, I still do it in English, but I feel like I can express myself better in English. I do want to have another channel and go ahead and speak in Spanish and do tutorials in Spanish as well, but it's just hard for me. Like, I'm trying to learn, so maybe throughout this job I can expand my knowledge in Spanish and my vocabulary, because guys, I really suck in Spanish. and I don't want that. And it's weird. I mean, yeah, I have to speak Spanish all the time in my job, most of the time. Sometimes I have clients that aren't from here, but most of the time I'm speaking in Spanish, you know? But it's not the same. I try my best to. Sometimes I don't know how to say something and I have to say it in English. If you guys are okay with that, I would gladly do videos in Spanglish, but would it be the best way? I don't know. By the way, oh my gosh, I'm like just talking. I'm using Champagne Pop and Pacifica Pop. I've been mixing these two together because they look so beautiful. And of course, I'm highlighting those areas. I love it. And after I put all of that stuff in my face, I like to blend it out so it doesn't look like I have harsh lines or whatever, too much of anything. This is my MAC 187. I always use this to blend. This is the best brush ever. And for highlighting, by the way, I used FL3. That's the best highlighting brush I've used yet. I honestly like that one more than the fan brush. Guys, I know it's a hype. This, I have it. It's a hype, but I think that if you have large pores in that area, this is not the best brush. I like to use this for areas like this. See, it's better. But areas that I have large pores, when I use this brush, since my face is small, it's not pretty. So I don't use it too much. I like the other one. It's more precise. It packs in all that highlight the way I want it to be. And now I'm going in with my brow bone. I'm going to go back to the eyes. We're almost finished here. I honestly, this is what I usually do all the time. It takes a little long. It's taking a little longer because I'm speaking to you guys, but trust me, I do this in 15 minutes. Like, I don't take too long. Well, I think this is the length of the video, but I think it's going to be like half an hour. I'm going to try to cut it, but, you know. I'm going to be using this shader lid brush. I also use it for my brow bone because it's small enough. This is the E56. I'm going to go in with Champagne Pop a little bit because I don't want it to be too golden. I'm going to go in with that. It's just so pretty. Oh my god. I love it. Alright, so I'm going to tight line a little bit. I barely ever do that. I do it very lightly because I'm very sensitive. I'm not used to doing this, so be patient with me. First eye is done. Alright, I'm also going to put this in the waterline. By the way, this is the IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. This is the best eyeliner I've used yet. I love it. I have this little sample size, but I'm just trying to finish it up because I have two. And I've been getting it in my IPSY bag. But I love it. It's the best liner I've ever used. It's very gentle. I am not allergic to it whatsoever. And I'm just going to try to put a little bit more than usual because I'm going to smoke that out a bit. When I use very light colors like this, I like to use the black pencil because I think it makes my eye colors pop more. As you can see the difference. Obviously, we're going to smoke that out. Now, with the bronzer again, I'm going to smoke it out a little bit just to give it more of a dimensional eye. I am using the pencil brush from Sigma as well. I love the copper handle ones because they look so pretty. I'm gonna go in with the mascara. I've been trying out this Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer. This is really, really nice. I've been liking it a lot. I'm gonna obviously be using waterproof, but it just gives it more volume. And we're gonna be doing on lashes. So for lashes, I'm gonna be wearing these Ardell 333 black lashes. They don't have a name. They're pretty natural, so that's what I like. And first I'm going to measure them. That's very important. What I like to do is put the glue on my hand and then just put it on the lash. I'm going to go in with the Colossal Volume Express Cat Eyes. Yeah, Cat Eyes mascara. This is in waterproof, of course. I love using waterproof mascara. I just do. Especially because my eyes are always crying. My eyes already started to cry. So the reason why I haven't done like a makeup tutorial, like a talk through, is because I feel like I'm bad at it. I feel like I make you guys feel awkward because I stay like really quiet, or I don't know what to talk about. But I guess it's because of that. I feel like I need to get more connection with you guys. I feel like I need more connection with you guys. So that's why I'm trying to step off of my comfort zone and talk to you guys a little bit, and just maybe do tutorials like this more often. If you do like it, give this video a big thumbs up. And I can keep doing them for you guys. I'm usually like this with society. I'm very shy. I don't talk a lot. I don't even know how I have a boyfriend. I guess it's because he's like me. Psych. He talks a lot more than me. We're like opposites when it comes to that. Opposites attract. I'm going in with the Stila liquid lipstick in Venetia. I recently used this in one of my Instagram photos. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably should, because sometimes I post like deals and stuff in there, or stuff that I find. And also, I also used it in my Snapchat. I've been trying to find like use for this lipstick, honestly, and I finally did. So this is the final result. I ended up taking off the lashes because there was a mess on me. And they just bother me a lot because I start crying, so the glue was not sticking, so I took them off. And I think it looks more natural. This is actually how I usually wear it. I barely ever wear lashes, so let's just go more into reality. And it's more foolproof because it will last me all day this way. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like seeing videos like this, give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Next week I will be posting my beauty favorites, since some of you voted for that. I didn't forget you guys, so that's what's coming up next week. So stay tuned, and don't forget to beautify with love. I love you guys so much. Bye.